Okay, we've got Hiroya here today coming in on... He's doing 3 accounts on stream. One of them is top 50. This one is a little lower than the rest. And I know a lot of you are like, well, why would I watch someone who's capable of being top 50 with Blizz? Why would I watch an account of his that resets in the 5500s? And I'm going to tell you this. Most of you, both in my Twitch chat and in my YouTube community, won't be top 50 players. Just can't be. Just basic statistics or basic maths. Whereas a lot of you will be in the 54 to 5500 sort of area and probably wondering, well, Hooked, how do I get myself out of this trophy level? How do I triple these bases with Blizz Lalo? And hopefully Hiroya here today can show you how to do it. Because I don't think you'll run into this base at the top of Legends League. But you'll definitely run into it at this trophy level. And Hiroya is absolutely going to smoke these bases. Now, he didn't pull the CC with the Blizzard. I think he was trying to. I actually believe the Blizzard landed in range of the CC. Yeah, it did just. A little unfortunate. But we've Blizzarded the back end, and this is what you see Stars do a lot on Diamonds. He'll Blizzard the Eagle, Sui the side to get an Air Hero and a Scatter. Lalo straight over the Town Hall. There's the Warden ability. No Tornado behind the Town Hall. That sweep has been a problem, though. He hastes. Loons do get off the Town Hall poison. That is really nice. Queen's actually tanking the Scatter. That's even better, honestly. We can't really afford the Scatter to be targeting our Loons because our Loons are really weak at the moment. Evidence right there. But it's not going to be clean. Chat, does he have enough to get through this? I think he does. Warden, get rid of the air defense. The Warden is like the least clutch hero I've ever seen in my life. Thankfully for Hiroya though, the King and the Queen will clean up the rest. Now, I'm gonna be honest to you all. Probably don't want your hits to be this close if you're doing hits in the 54, 5500s. But the plan was actually really nice. It was just, he had to use a lot of freezes earlier in the attack. And that meant that he didn't have as many for his Lalo. Pops the Queen to deal with the enemy King. She gets a little bit of health back. It's not a lot, but it will be enough to deal with the Wizard Tower. And Hiroya gets a triple here, making it look very, very easy, I guess. Okay, this is definitely the sort of base I expect to run into in low Legends League. And Hiroya here just going to show that if you can Blizzard the Town Hall, it's going to work out quite well. The Super Minion CC with the Witches, you will literally never see this in high Legends. But you will see it in low Legends because people know that other attackers don't know how to deal with Super Minions. But, unfortunately for Freak Shabam, Hiroya does know how to deal with them. And that is to take them out with the Blizzard. Now, we got a single Inferno down the bottom. Is he going to angle the wall break? He might just double wall break, to be honest. Oh, perfect Ice Golem. Unfortunately, the ground bow locks onto the Queen. Unfortunately, I've just said that so many times today. The ground bow locking onto the Queen. Not being the luckiest day in the world for Hiroya. But Queen takes out the enemy Queen with her not going inside the invis. That's perfect. And then he's immediately starting the Lalo because he wants to see if he can keep his RC alive here. Because RC's got ability, but she's going to move in together with the Lalo. I expect he might freeze for her. Never mind, the Queen's going to clean up the single anyway. No need. We have the Headhunters coming in. He gets both of them in the Warden. That's huge. Our Queen's going to deal with the back end King. Headhunters are coming over to help. And look at how wrecked this is. He has a few final balloons to help funnel the top side, get rid of that air defense. That's how you take down this style of base, particularly like a Diamond, when you're going to get great Town Hall value with the Blizzard, and it's a pretty safe blimp. Why not go for it? He suied most of the base as well. That definitely helped. King is still up. Queen is still up. Warden's up. RC's the only one missing the show here. Warden takes out that final mortar, which is probably from like Town Hall 12. And that is an absolute GG's there. Nicely done from Hiroya, taking down a base that he really should. Hiroya coming in on this base. This base is common in all of Legends League. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Thankfully, the people up high have figured it out. So you can't really run this too high in Legends, but yeah, you're going to run into this plenty in mid-Legends because people have not figured it out. So he's doing what he does on a lot of these diamond bases. It is an approach that you see Stars do on his YouTube channel, in the sense that what he's going to do, he blizzards the back end and he wants to Sui through a side. So basically with this Sui, he's probably hoping he'd love to get one of the sweepers facing the Town Hall. But let's say he gets about this much with this Sui, because he hasn't pulled the CC, and then he Lalos through the Town Hall, and there's just not much left after the Town Hall. However, given there's 2 sweepers facing the Town Hall, I would love to see him Lalo opposite the Town Hall here. He's not going to do it though. He does the same approach, and you've got to respect that. But let's see how much 2 sweepers can affect a Lalo. Okay, we get rid of one of them. That's fine. The good thing about coming this way is we killed this enemy RC quite early. And look at that, the sweeper's actually locked onto the Lava Hound, which is perfect. We double haste off the Town Hall, and this is looking really good now, because it's just the scatter left, and our RC is going to tank the scatter. No, she's not. Now she is. And look at how crushed this is. We still got a Lava Hound up, because that is the one we got in our Warden ability. Queen still has her abilities, RC still has hers, because whilst the heroes have dealt with a bit of damage, the Lalo took a lot of damage off them, and yeah, it's just a really nice approach to diamond bases. Now, you have to be comfortable Lalo in the Town Hall, which a lot of you are not, but if you can do it, you're going to get a lot of success with this sort of approach. Probably the best approach I could give you for diamond bases. That works on basically every single one at the moment, because the Town Hall's always on one side, Eagle's always on the other, and you generally have the scatter shots exactly where you'll Sui every single time. Nicely done from Hiroya here. That was pretty much textbook. I haven't seen this base in ages. This is like a Town Hall 12 base, I reckon. Town Hall 12 Legends League base. Wasn't ever that good, but you still see it from time to time. Let's see if Hiroya can take it down here. That's pretty good Blizz value. We get the NATO as well. Super Wizard shoot. Oh my... Super Wizard, get rid of, like, the... Oh, I couldn't get rid of the witches. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you bring a poison spell. Because if you don't bring a poison spell, some of the best content you can ever see in Clash of Clans is a queen fighting 3 witches without a poison spell. It's just the definition of a stalemate, except the queen eventually dies because the skeletons take her out. Oh, that was actually quite close. If that poison hadn't lasted those extra couple of seconds, we might have been in for a comedy gig. Queen goes around, but she's going to come back anyway, and that is fine. I would love to see him use a ground warden here, by the way. I think that's the play. Because look at this huge open compartment. It's not like you need the warden with the Lalo. You're Laloing through single infernos. So Ice Golem, King. Yep, he's right. Because there's no... You know exactly where your heroes are going to go. There's just a straight path for them. And the warden... If these were 2 multis, I probably wouldn't ground warden. But they're not. Look at that. He gets all 3 of his other heroes, aside from the warden, in that warden ability. RC's helping the Lalo. Freeze and haste for the Lalo to get through the singles. And look at how far he got through the base. He even got the headhunters in the warden ability. They get rid of all the heroes. And this is clean. And this is a perfect example of when you should use the ground warden with Blizzard Lalo. Use it when there's a huge open compartment as the core of the base, and the Lalo's just going to run over it. Especially, you could tell the Lalo didn't need the warden. It just didn't. Just needs to get the outside defenses. King, RC, Queen, get the core. Have we even lost any of our heroes? No. All 4 of them are still up. Not even sure we lost any balloons. I'm not sure we lost a single troop after the blizzard died, honestly. Now, unfortunately, it does get a little close on time. It does get a little close on time, but he'll have plenty. The RC and the Queen crossing the base. Queen taking the most inefficient line possible. That's it. That's not efficient use of energy, Queen, but it doesn't really matter. Hiroya going to be walking away with an emphatic 40 cups. Okay, Blizzard Lalo on a box base here, but the CC's not near the town hall. So what are we gonna do? Oh my word. If this was high Legends, there would have been like SAMs to stop this Blizzard. For the exact reason of it's about to take the entire core of his base. But yeah, because the CC's not near the town hall, no need to Blizzard the town hall because you're not going to get a CC pull. Also, no, even if the CC was, why would you give up this Blizzard value? Bro, your entire, the middle of your base is gone. He just casually got, what did he, so he gets RC Eagle, both sweepers, 2 Infernos, CC, Jesus. Now we can poison the defensive heroes. He does not need to Sui the Town Hall here. That is not the plan. As soon as this air defense goes down, look at this. He sends the Hound, and its job is to go and activate the NATO, pull any sands, and look at it. It gets the NATO. Perfectly done. Now the Lalo's job is to basically get the Town Hall, and he's just going to save 2 freezes for the scatter. Look at that. No NATO behind the Town Hall, so the loons go through it fine. He's just going to save so many freezes for this scatter, and there's just nothing left after it. The Queen is still going on the bottom of the base. This is wrecked. The most wrecked you will probably ever see a proper box base. Because this is a legit box base, to be fair. Just needed to be trapped better for that insane Blizzard value. Yikes. That is scary. Nicely done from Hiroya. This man is on a mission. What an absolute goat. Walking over this base, and he just tripled a base with Blizzard Lalo with 62 seconds left. Hiroya is live here. Final attack of the day on this account. He is currently 7 from 7. In fact, the last time he did this account on stream, which was a couple of months ago, he went 8 out of 8. He always seems to keep one account in like the 54 to 5500s, and I don't necessarily disagree with this. It just keeps you sane. You can't have a million accounts at the top of Legends. You're just going to go crazy because the bases are super toxic. So, what better thing to do than sit in mid-Legends and take down bases like this, an Itsu base. I don't know if I said that at the start of this attack or not, but this is an Itsu Legends League base. It didn't go as popular as his other ones though, and I don't really know why. I don't want to speculate why, because it's going to sound like I'm saying it's a terrible base. I'm kind of grateful I haven't hit this base though. I wouldn't want to touch this base with a 10-foot pole. But if you're going to Blizzard the entire core of the base, then you're going to enjoy hitting this base. I can tell you that much. Groundbow thankfully doesn't lock onto our Queen, goes onto the Lassie, then a Sneaky Goblin. Perfect freeze, because we want the RC to go through and get all that good stuff. We don't necessarily have to get the ground bow here though. It's not a massive target, but it would be nice to get down so that our loons don't path over the Town Hall poison. This is wrecked. This is absolutely wrecked. There's like no base up. Jeez. Hiroya is so good. So yeah, we've had this the last 2 accounts. The last 2 times he's had this account on stream. 320 and 320. Hiroya owns mid Legends League. And hopefully, all of you guys that aren't at the very top, but run into these style of bases a lot more, maybe learnt something from him. I mean, that's my hope with this channel. Obviously, I love streaming. I love interacting with you all, but hopefully I can teach you one thing, and some of the time it doesn't have to be me. Today, it was Hiroya teaching all these bases the best lesson.